Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I'm Muhammad, a teacher of Arabic, Quran and Islamic studies, and inshallah today we will continue talking about Aqidah. This video is a part of our playlist for what Muslim children must know. Make sure to go back to check the previous videos, they have a lot of useful information. And now, let's get started. Here, as you see, we will talk about these four questions. First, our duty towards the Muslim rulers and also our Muslim scholars. And we will talk about abode of believers and disbelievers, fear and hope. Let's get started with the first question, and we have our duty towards Muslim rulers. First, we have to respect them and also obey them in whatever do not involve a sin. We have also to supplicate for them and not to rebel against them. And the last thing is to advise them, if you do, secretly. It's an important thing to know about our Muslim rulers. The next is abode of believers. And here it's the real home for believers or Muslims, as Allah, alhamdulillah, will reward us by Al-Jannah, or the paradise. Allah Almighty said that will surely admit those who believe and do righteous deeds to gardens under which rivers flow. This is an ayah in Quran, and alhamdulillah, this is our ultimate reward and the real abode or home, as it's for infinity, inshallah. And the next is the abode of disbelievers. May Allah make us not part of them and away from them as we can. Here it's hellfire, as Allah Almighty said that then beware of the fire whose fuel will be people and stones, which is prepared for the disbelievers. Okay, now the real home for believers is Jannah or paradise, and the real one for disbelievers is the hellfire, as it's for infinity. Here we can say that it's a rent. You are living in a rent, whatever the state of your home. The next and the last question for today is not the last, it's fear and hope. These two emotions is important and every Muslim should have. How? And they are opposite. You should have fear, and here it means that you fear from Allah and Allah's punishment. And if you should feel hope for Allah's reward, forgiveness and mercy. By having these two in a good balance and good amounts, inshallah, you will be the good and true believer, as if you fear only, you will not love Allah. And also, if you feel hope, you may do a lot of bad deeds and sins, and I feel hope that Allah will forgive me. By this, you may be in the hell. Inshallah, Allah give us a good balance between these two emotions. Remember, we have to fear from Allah and His punishment, but we have to feel hopeful about His reward and forgiveness. Allah did talk about this in Quran, as He said, Allah Almighty said, "Inform my slaves that I am indeed the all-forgiving, the most merciful, and that my punishment is the most painful punishment." They are together, yes, in the same ayah. The most merciful, most forgiving, and His punishment is the most powerful one, the most painful one. And here it's the last question. It's our duty towards the Muslim scholars, and we have to love them and also refer to them in Sharia related issues. You have to go back to them if you have something that it may have a conflict, or you are not sure is it halal or haram, is it right or not, we have to go back for them. And the last is mention the scholars in a positive way, as in a negative way it's a sin. Allah ordered us to seek for knowledge, and they did that really well. May Allah teach us and give us the benefits of this knowledge. That's all for now. That's all for our lesson. And make sure to go back to the previous video. If you find this channel useful, help us by like, share and subscribe. It supports us a lot. I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.